Good evening and thank you for joining us on this Sunday night. I'm Marissa Yamane. It's the first time Coach June Jones has publicly spoken in the state of Hawaii since the news of his departure. Jones says he took a week to gather his thoughts and reflect back on the 9 years he's had at UH. Tammy Mori just got back from the Big Island where she sat down and spoke with him. Tammy.
Marissa, Coach Jones said today will be his last day on the islands for a while because tomorrow he's going to jump right into action at his new job at SMU. That's why he wanted to make his last day a peaceful one and enjoy it at the Hokule'a Luxury Development near Kona. When June Jones first got to Hawaii, he says this is why he fell in love with it. It's a place he said he will always call home. So today he opened up about what caused his change in heart.
I was coaching receivers like 15, 18 years ago, making $41,000 a year, and all of a sudden somebody offers me $2 million. It was time for me to make a change for myself and my family. This opportunity was too good to pass up.
He says along with the money, he's looking forward to the challenge of resurrecting the SMU football program the way he tried to do for UH.
You know, I'm not a person that gets up and beats on the table and says, I want this, want that. I knew when I came here it was this way.
But Jones hopes his departure will continue to inspire change within the UH athletics department as well as at the university.
It's not about one person getting something done. It's an accumulation, and the state of Hawaii has an opportunity, I think, to make decisions to change.
And he believes this season gave many of us a taste of what football can do for a school.
You know, we were on the front page of the New York Times 4 or 5 times this year. You know, the USA Today. You can't buy that kind of exposure for what this state relies on from the resources of tourism, and that it can be the best ambassador for the university.
Although he admits his departure is a tough headline to end on after an amazing year, he doesn't believe that's the way fans will remember this season.
It's only in Hawaii people walk up and shake your hand. Thank you, Coach, for you know, doing what you did for us.
And he says after the 9 years here, even more than the beauty, it's the people of Hawaii he will miss the most.
This is going to be home, like I said, for me, and I'll always be back here, and it'll always be part of me. And you know, I may be going for a while, but I'll be back. And you know, I hope that the people here will just remember the good times.
Now Jones hopes to retire at the Hokule'a in the future. John Veneri will bring us more about who Jones is endorsing to be the next Warrior football coach. Tammy Mori, KHON 2 News.
Some changes have already been made at the UH Athletics Department, like the firing of Athletic Director Herman Frazier. But that's something Jones says he actually did not want to happen.
Herman was responsible for us being 12-0. He helped us. He was right there with us. So I don't have any problems with Herman Frazier. It's frustrating when those things happen, and I hate that the timing of it was triggered with my departure, because in no way did I ever feel that Herman was anything but helpful to me.
Jones also had many great things to say about Carl Clapp, the Associate Athletic Director, who's taking over the AD duties for now. Clapp is the pending interim athletic director.
As you heard earlier in the newscast, there was nothing UH could do or have done to keep June Jones in Hawaii. At a press conference in Kona this morning, Jones said his decision came down to numbers and promises, and he feels the Warrior program will be in better shape when the new head coach takes over. After 9 years, it is now time to move on. Jones took his 5-year deal worth $10 million and will look to turn around a Mustangs team that went just 1-11 last year, finishing dead last in Conference USA. And while Jones expected to take with him a number of coaches, he didn't expect defensive coordinator Greg McMackin to pop up as a possible replacement. But now, after others in the UH staff have endorsed Mac, JJ said McMackin should be the guy.
You know, I don't want to lose Greg McMackin, you know, and just the thought that he has a possibility to be here, I want that for the school, and because I think that is the best chance to keep some continuity to the things we have built, the things we have done. You know, salvaging the recruiting part of it right now, he has the best chance to do those things. There's a lot of guys that look like in Dave's paper, some of the guys that have been listed and calling and inquiring. So I mean, the opportunity, like I said, is everybody will get re-energized again, and if the school and Virginia and David are doing the things that they say that are going to do, then I think the next guy has a much better chance than we did to sustain it.
Jones confirmed today the departure of assistants, running back coach Wes Swan, offensive line coach Dennis McKnight, and quarterbacks coach Dan Morrison, who will all join Jones at SMU. All 3 of the former Warrior assistants leave Hawaii tonight.
Well, former Warriors coach June Jones talked to the local media for the last time today before starting his new job at SMU. KITV's Jody Leong takes us to Kona, where Jones is spending his last day in the islands.
Coach Jones chose to have his final press conference here at Hokulia in Kona, where the Nakoa Football Club will have its final event with the coach tomorrow. Jones was relaxed as he faced local reporters for the first time since taking the job at SMU.
It was time for me to make a change for myself and my family. This opportunity was too good to pass up.
Jones has said the lack of support and the shabby facilities contributed to his decision. The university even sent Jones a last-ditch letter promising to meet his requests. But in the end...
When you ask me, could they have done anything? I don't think that they could have, no. Even though it's hard to leave the people of Hawaii, more than Hawaii, that's what's been my burden.
Jones says he is slowly getting in touch with members of his dream team, but he spoke with most of them for the last time when they returned from the Sugar Bowl.
I talked to him on the tarmac. It was very difficult because we didn't have a team meeting right after the bowl game.
Jones shared his thoughts with his players, but hadn't yet made a decision.
I didn't want them to read it in the paper. I wanted to be honest with them about it. So.
As for Herman Frazier's ouster,
I felt really bad about that situation because I do believe as a football coach, Herman was as right there with us, helping me as much as I could. And I hate that the timing of it was triggered with my departure because in no way did I ever feel that Herman was anything but helpful to me.
Jones has kept a low profile since he took the SMU job. He's been in Honolulu where fans have been expressing their disappointment that he is leaving. But Jones says,
hard as a decision as that was, I know that Hawaii is going to be better 2 years from now because I made that decision too. This is going to be home, like I said, for me, and I'll always be back here and it'll always be part of me. And, you know, I may be going for a while, but I'll be back. And, you know, I hope that the people here will just remember the good times.
So Coach June Jones is spending his last night in the islands here in Kona, where he is reflecting on the last 9 years and the legacy he leaves behind. Jones will board a flight tomorrow morning at 8:30 for Dallas. Reporting from Kona, Jody Leong, KITV4, Island Television News.
I do think this is a tremendous opportunity for sometimes change is very hard to do, but I do think this is an opportunity for the school to really take a step and go in the right direction.
How's it going, everybody? For the first time since accepting a 5-year, $10 million contract to coach at SMU on Monday, former Warrior head football coach June Jones addressed the media today in Kona. Now, Jones, who led Hawaii to 6 bowl games in 9 seasons, collecting a school record 76 victories, 3 Conference Coach of the Year honors, and 2 WAC championships, expressed today who he feels should be the 21st head coach in Hawaii football history, and it's the same man that many fans, players, coaches, and boosters have endorsed, defensive coordinator Greg McMackin.
Just the thought that he has a possibility to be here, I want that for the school, and because I think that is the best chance to keep some continuity to the things we have built, the things we have done. He has the best chance to do those things.
Now, Jones says Coach McMackin has his blessings to stay in Hawaii and not follow him to Dallas. Coach Mack has confirmed that he has indeed applied for the head coaching job in Manoa, and according to UH officials, over 30 applications have come in for the job. The earliest a new head coach could be named is this week.